Hello, 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 you beautiful, sexy, gorgeous people there. Of course, myself, Suho, and my friend Zippo here with another episode of Summoners Rift Radio. We kind of thought to ourselves, what haven't we done yet? What's something that could be a bit interesting? What could we spice it up with? And so we've decided we'll do a little bit of a, kind of like a co-cast, bit of a review, just a little bit of a watch of a
bit of commentary.
Bit of commentary, that's the one, over an LCS play. Dick Cheese, fantastic, Vendra. Love you. Love the energy. So yeah, with a little bit of a commentary over an LCS game that was played today between NRG and Team Liquid. I have seen snippets of it, and I thought it would be quite an interesting game to look over. Zippo hasn't seen anything, so
I'm coming into this fresh and blind.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be good. And of course, as always, chat questions, queries, anything. Let us know. If we need to, we'll pause and we chat about it. But yeah, we're just going to keep it kind of light and easy, and we'll enjoy a pro game of some League of Legends. So without further ado, let's dive in. Unless you have anything
NRG
to say.
TL.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Let's dive right in.
Awesome. Have you been watching much LCS?
Quite a bit of the highlights from LCS.
Yep.
Ladies
Honestly,
and gentlemen, welcome back to the
stomach most full games from LCS.
Just
the truth.
Yep.
But yeah, for the teams that I really root for, I do watch.
Yeah, 100%. I've watched every game, not like completely concentrated,
so you'd be
but
up to speed a little more than me.
yeah, not completely concentrated. They were kind of to the side, but you know, watching nonetheless. Just real quickly, can someone in chat let me know if our voices are drowned out by the stream at all, or do we need to? Oh, we're hovering the bans at the moment. Doesn't matter. Okay, at the moment, bans you can't see them. NRG have banned Callista. TL have banned Ivan. Ivan's a spicy one, but I think it's just something that NRG like. Callista just strong champion even after the nerfs.
I'm surprised the Callista and Ashe bans.
Yeah.
Just very strong lane to deal with.
Might just turn it down a little bit because I'll still be able to hear.
Surprised.
Yeah.
So far.
Orianna ban again, pretty staple. Palafox is good at it, so
Very safe, reliable.
yeah. I'm quite glad that Orianna's back in meta, because there was a bit where she was kind of just not good, and I really enjoy watching shockwaves. Yeah. Don't you hate it when you're picking your nose and your finger gets stuck? True.
Fun to watch in pro play.
I thought Callista was doing bad this season.
Yes.
Depends whether you're looking at pro play or solo queue.
Definitely solo. Like you stat wise, she's struggling, but
Yeah, she's
at the
difficult
moment
in solo
professional
queue.
play,
Orianna is meta, 100% she's meta. In solo queue and in rank, in pro. But yeah, the pro meta is always a bit different to solo queue, because you have to think champions like Callista, they require a lot of team shit. They require, you know, bot lane going pretty well most of the time. And in solo queue you don't always get that, whereas team stuff you kind of draft for that and you have better players. So a lot of champions, though they don't see the greatest results in solo queue, often have a different win rate or different performance in pro play. What do you call it when you have two Oriannas in mid lane? And I just hate you. Okay, Talia ban as well. I don't have. I mean, I can move us for now. I'll move us up just for now, so we're not covering the picks.
Wonderful.
And move us back down. Senna, and then Azir Seraphine. Okay. I don't know if anyone else watched Senna. I watched LCO. Oh, not LCO. My goodness, LCS today. But Senna, I think, was present in every game. Champion is just...
I'm not surprised. I've been banning that champion occasionally after
Yeah.
bursting it. It just frustrates the hell out of me, and she does feel very strong right now.
If you
Actual stacking champions feel very strong right now.
100%, 100%. So Nautilus Senna, very common lane at the moment. With the Senna farming and with the Nautilus farming as well, it's very just kind of whether the Nautilus can or not. But this lane is just super, super prevalent. I see it a lot on the LCK as well.
It's going to make Nautilus a very solid frontliner for the mid game and late game.
Yep. And your typical Aatrox. Yeah. But I mean, with the Seraphine so far, not really a bullying champion. I mean, a little bit pokey, but with Senna sustain a lot of the time, not that much of a bully, and quite vulnerable to Nautilus Senna.
I would agree with that.
Do they just answer with top here, don't they?
I don't see anything else, yeah.
Oh.
Hovering Rel, which would show that it would be farming Seraphine if they lock
Okay.
it. Although Rel could still be flexed to the jungle, so we don't.
Yeah.
I like the roll pick.
It's a nice
honestly.
flex. It really doesn't let
Getting
you know what's
priority
happening.
on that is...
What rounds out NRG's comp here? Obviously they need mid-jungle.
Yeah.
What are they lacking? What do they need here? I'm asking you because I don't want to be influenced by what I know.
And,
What do you think would round out the
well, we definitely need some sort of control mage mid. I'm feeling probably a Victor.
Okay. I don't know how much Victor there's been in the LCS yet. He doesn't seem to be.
The only thing is I haven't really seen a lot of Victor.
No.
He doesn't feel very strong right now. We could see a Syndra. I'm not really sure. She doesn't feel too strong at the moment either.
No, she's okay.
Really
I think
much more LCS.
the LCO is playing a lot of Syndra. Quite interesting. I'm lurking. I'm spreading
Makes
democracy
sense,
for Super
everybody's like
Earth.
Syndra.
Enjoy, Silent. Thank you for lurking, brother.
Yes, good luck, brother. Suho is sexy. Suho is pretty sexy, actually.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He also has a
I even
pretty massive dong.
Whoa.
What? I don't know who said that last part.
Was that not you?
No?
Wait, who the fuck jumped in the call?
Yes, it was me, you idiot.
Oh, was it? I couldn't. Okay, I didn't see you. No, don't worry. Nah, so how's mine segment, Ligma? My boys are commenting league games and I didn't get an invite. Savage. Yeah, to be honest, it would have been good to have a Kana invite. Do we fucking just... Do we just get him in for the balls? Do we just get him
You
in?
can bring him in.
Kana, you free? LCO is the Oceanic Pro League.
Kana, bring him in.
Kana, get in a Discord anywhere and I'll drag you. Let's do it.
Please don't.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to, the offer's there. Alright, Renekton ban. I've seen a lot more Renekton. Fudge swears by it since the buffs. He thinks it's broken and back. And it's, you know, just the healing and that. So, interesting. Because he's a big Renekton player. And then they today picked Renekton Talia. And it just dominated like it used to.
Well, I also know Solo Renekton only was saying that Renekton is absolutely overbuffed, and I went and looked at the patch notes and thought to myself, you know what? I was saying he might end up in a decent spot.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, I'm not.
I thought
surprised. He's a
the
little
buffs
bit
were
over the mark.
were okay, but looking at them again and looking at what has happened with them so far, it's actually kind of crazy how much it is.
Definitely seems to have really propelled him
Okay, typical Cassante answer.
better than I thought it would.
This is also adjusted Cassante because of the patch. Yeah, this is the Cassante patch, the live one. So he's been adjusted, so he's not slowing on his Q on the all-out form. So it'll be a bit interesting to see how he
it'll be interesting to
performs.
see how he performs. Yeah.
We're so cute. Volley bear in the jungle. Damn.
Okay.
Again, man. So
It's
many
not what I
champions that
would've expected,
receive.
but I suppose it.
Yes, I'm saying so many of those buffs in patch 14.4 have actually made such an impact in the pro picks.
Really changed the meta.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to see. It's
Quite
refreshing.
cool. Yeah.
So,
difficult comp for Cassante to get in on with the Karma and the Senna slows, but they've gone a different direction.
Ari.
And
Okay,
then
that makes a
Ari.
lot of sense.
Yeah. They don't need the
But
range
Ari
as much in
buff
mid
as
because
well.
they have the Senna. So having the kind of versatile control mage is nice.
I was looking at the team comp and I was thinking they might prefer something a little more mobile with all the engage and stuff they have.
Yeah. No, it's good. And like we were talking, she's a bit more of a control mage now. Although
And yeah,
her win rate and performance with the buff, even though it was just to her Q, she seems to be in a really good spot now. So again, I think the buffs have done
I'm
a
not
good job with
surprised.
her.
I did did say that the buff
Poppy?
looks small on paper, but you have to remind yourself that REQ receiving any form of AP percentage buff is pretty impactful.
Yeah.
It's effectively a double buff for one if you hit both parts of the
Yeah.
Q. And one of those is true damage, which is very high value ability.
You like the team on the left side more, but I
any
can
sort
see
of
some
buffs to
really
that
nasty
ability feels great.
synergies on both sides. Yeah, my question is,
I honestly
what the
think-
fuck's... Where is TL's damage? It's Azir. No? It's like Azir and then
Yeah.
kinda Seraphine.
Well, pseudo Cassante is pseudo damage, like Poppy's pseudo damage. Like, yeah, they're definitely frontline, but they've got damage.
I don't know, man.
I think with the current builds being.
But
like,
also, their carries are both AP.
I know Poppy's are going. That's true, but I do know Poppies are going Sundra, etc. Like
true.
Sterix,
At that point, when I was talking to Kobe about like,
and
'cause I wanted to
wouldn't
say,
be surprised.
I
to
think
see
I
that
still
come out
like...
this game.
I like NRG draft
we
more.
actually have something more
I think TL draft is like...
on the
I
stage.
definitely believe
Alright, here
even NRG
Yeah.
draft here.
versus energy. We're gonna see if we can get a word here.
I think it really comes down to how lane phase is played, because if Azir gets a really strong
Alright.
mid game
So
for
APA are
free,
gonna be going up against energy.
Yeah.
it might be a little difficult for NRG, but I think they've got the tools to deal with everyone on TL.
All chat, APA just giving him the GLHF, the sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Here, let's see how it's gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's
if you
find
get the
out.
three of the day.
I think
Oh,
the
and they're also,
Aatrox
after today's games,
Cassante
they are
matchup
going to be
is
bringing
notoriously
contract
bad for
on his personal
Aatrox
stream,
in lane.
as he will be doing an AM
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
think
interesting
so.
to see if that can
At
be
least until he hits
big
like
enough
one item. But
impact on this game. Pun intended.
the Azir is the main carry here, right? Rel Seraphine pops Cassante almost seems like a protect the Cogmore comp to me. Yeah, it is, but I don't know
Yeah.
if Azir kind of has the same Cogmore-esque carry potential as you know that of a, that's so much damage on that E. What the hell?
No, Azir definitely feels quite strong right now.
And I asked Kobe,
No, I definitely
I'm
think
just
he has
wondering,
the damage, but
like-
can he kill Volibear Nautilus
Yeah.
and can he get
Well,
to
it's
the back
more
line?
so NRG have a really strong dive comp for
Yeah.
Azir too. So
Yeah.
they've got to protect the Azir comp, but Azir
I mean,
is going to
Poppy
struggle against
Poppy
that.
Cassante do pretty
matter
well
what.
at keeping people off of the Azir, to be fair.
And that's what the Nautilus is for, really.
Yeah, the
is for the
ulti,
guarantee. And then we have Ari is also a really nice one because you don't have to commit deep melee
Yeah.
range with your dash against Poppy. You can like
Yeah.
skirt on the outsides, land charms.
Aatrox,
Okay, so we got
It
double.
really just comes down to how they play it. I think they've got absolutely all the tools they need.
Yeah. Okay.
Impact has to get really strong.
Double door and bot lane start,
Too effective.
so they're gonna look to play very aggressive early.
So a lot of pressure.
They are indeed.
See who starts farming and who goes support. Just a little trade here. Okay. I don't know if you want to go back on that. Rel hasn't used W.
I think
Okay, no, it's fine,
not
it's fine.
too bad.
I guess
He's
it's
got the
Seraphine, right?
D-shield
What's she
early,
gonna do
that's
as well?
fine.
Yeah, what's Seraphine gonna do back?
Yeah. He knows that the trade is definitely better extended.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't die.
If I had to
'cause
call
he
winner
has
just on
D-shield as
draft,
well.
70-30 blue side favor. Okay.
And I mean, when you're looking at the support items, you can see it's the double Dorian start for the
I
NRG
honestly
bottom
am
lane.
pretty-
Delaying the support item purchase so they can play more aggressively in these early trades.
It's interesting, both,
happy
you know,
with that
NRG
assessment.
4-5, TL 5-4, so win for NRG ties them up. Would be pretty good for them.
Okay.
Yeah, in theory, I'd actually like to see the Senna farm.
This season,
I'd
because
just be
NRG
happy to
won
see
last season.
FBI winning a game.
Yeah, NRG won last
Always nice
season,
to
and
see
so
FBI
as reigning champs, and especially with their performance at Worlds, everyone's been like real high expectations of them, but they're kind of underperforming. But then you look at them last season, they were like 3-6 at this point, and then they ended up winning
Yeah.
the split and going to Worlds, and so technically they're actually doing better than they did last season. You know what I mean?
They're actually, yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of hard this season now because they have all
People
of
are very
this.
quick to judge off
Yeah,
early.
they have all this
season.
pressure on them this season, whereas last season they didn't. So I think with the pressure they have to perform, they're actually doing relatively well.
I would agree with that. I also think it's just a pretty good lineup. Like, I don't see anything wrong with the roster at all.
No. I think FBI is the only
All of
new.
their players have their strengths.
I think FBI is new. I think they had
I
different
wouldn't even
ADC
call
last
him
season.
super new.
No, not new. I mean new to NRG. I think same
Yeah,
roster
yeah.
bar.
I mean, he's
bar
new to NRG,
FBI.
but yeah.
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 I don't see it pretty much since they buffed the turret damage. Unless
Okay.
things have gone
Jungle
really
camps
wrong
are
in
just-
bot lane and someone's on, like, 10% health.
They just full cleared into Scuttle and now reset. Poppy might look top here though.
Invade into the blue
No, they literally did the exact same thing. Full clear into scuttle into just get a bit of vision and recall.
This is pretty much pro play in jungling at the moment.
A lot of it is, yes. Yeah.
For the first clear at least, unless something happens level 1.
Yeah. Poppy picking up the double Ruby, whereas Volley has opted for Ruby Doran's Blade. Something you see a lot on these early game junglers at the moment.
Yeah, and these teams have been on a 2-week break from the LCS, I think.
Yep, you need that raw early game start.
Yeah. Impact has ward. If he commits here with the Q, okay. Nah, he just ghosts. Oh. Pretty good trade, really.
Okay.
I mean, not really, trade. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
I'm a little surprised he popped the ghost so early, but...
I think he's always procking it there, right? So, not having flash, it's his only way he really gets out. So I think just saves the cooldown of it.
It's possible. I was just wondering if perhaps it was possible to just run up, assess whether
core roam.
actually
We love a
commit
core
or
roam.
not first, and then
We love a core JJ roam at level 3. Does it work,
be
Chloe?
really big.
I don't know which
honestly.
bush he's in. Is he middle bush, do you think? Did he sneak there?
If it's in the first one,
Oh, very nice.
beautiful.
He just had no clue, man.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm so sick of seeing
And the wave
Cassante,
is
man.
really
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, we are, yeah. Nice
Yep.
by core.
I hate to say it, me too.
At least
fun
this
as it
is...
was.
Yeah, at least this is
when it
nerfed
came out.
Cassante. Well, adjusted Cassante, but...
Yeah, well, adjusted. Yes, that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah. Blooded, do you think this TL lineup is putting too much on the Azir too? Yeah. I mean, this is what you do into center lanes. Because that champion sucks to verse early. Especially someone like Rel, you can't really get onto it like successfully. You literally just leave, don't give her extra souls, and make plays. You just roam early. It's actually very big. Yeah. But it's kind of how you verse Senna, because otherwise you just sit in lane getting harassed. It's a little different if you've got like the Nautilus or a more aggressive bot or something like that, but I think TL's comp is decent because what they're versing. See, I'm on a different opinion to all of this, but yeah. Okay, it's still Cassante. It's still just Cassante, man.
Yeah, it's just Cassante.
Cool champ.
I still don't understand why Riot said they wanted to improve counterplay, and in the exact same patch gave him a ton of attack speed.
Yeah.
So you kind of don't really have to land anything anymore. You sort of just smack people so quick.
Yeah. How do they get on
With
Azir?
such a
If they
large
front to
amount of
back,
raw
Azir can do whatever he
AD.
wants. I mean, they have tools to get on Azir. They have Nautilus ulti, Ahri,
This is where I
Volibear, dive.
disagree too, because we have Volibear who's unstoppable going forward. We have Nautilus ult to secure the engage, so Volibear can't really miss. And then we have Ahri to sort of help follow up and pick, and Senna ult to really
and I
like
think
lay down the whole combo.
If the game goes late enough,
I think they've
Senna
got absolutely
ranges.
everything they need to deal with Azir.
Senna
And I do
eventually
believe
gets
Senna
to a
will be
range as
building
well.
Yeah.
She eventually gets
I
to the
do
range
believe
where she
Senna
can
will be
possibly do it.
building
Okay,
a,
Senna roam up top with the
Gold
Volibear.
Serpent Fang at some point to deal with
Dive
some of
onto.
the shielding.
This is a tanky Cassante, man. Can they do this? I mean, they've got volley ulti. Of course
I
they
think-
can.
They can, yeah.
They're
not
playing
sure
it
the way they're playing
really
it.
slow. I don't know.
No, but
Okay, did they just want to bait out the TP? Is that all they were fishing for?
I was gonna say, I think they're just looking to bait something, and
Yeah.
sure enough.
No, I mean, yeah, he can just go Zhonya's or Banshees into Nautilus and it kind of works. Banshees maybe not so much into like Senna Q and stuff, but I mean, maybe
yeah,
stopwatch on
that's
Azir is fine.
So
I
I'm
just
thinking,
I just feel like it's so easy for
but
the
it
tanks
still
on
means
NRG,
he's locked
though.
into a certain spot, which is the main thing. As soon as people get on top of him, he's at risk, and I don't think TL has the
just-
tools to keep people or that particular team comp off.
Okay, Powerfox, nice Q damage. I just
That's a very
like, is it
nice
not
trade,
just
but I
easy
think-
for Volibear and Nautilus to just build like Giga MR and never get hit? Like there's no physical
Well,
damage really. It's Cassante, right?
Azir does honestly do quite a lot of damage late game at the moment. Like he's
Okay.
one of the few AP carries that really just hits like
Yeah.
a truck, especially when you pair it with something like Seraphine, who's going to get the flowing staff and probably unsensor as well.
I don't think she's full AP surely.
Oh, no.
She can't go
I
support.
don't think she'll go full AP. I think she may get 1 or 2 support items.
Okay. I think if she goes if she goes support items, their damage is just giga gone. Because she can build like Leandre's and shit. But I think if
Yeah.
you put support items on her, you're putting everything
No, I
into
agree,
Azir.
but
and
I
that's
really
just
do
bad.
think she'll build at least 1 support item. Maybe
Okay.
not sensor, but staff I can definitely see.
Yeah, if there's a support item, it's stuff for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
I still think the early game went pretty bad for NRG, but their comp still seems.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Cassante 2-0. Does it really matter when it gets to late game though? Into Senna? I don't think it does. I think Senna actually does
yeah.
so much later. Just depends how
see.
long the game goes.
I know Cassante can definitely take over this game,
Yeah.
and so it's really on, like that's what I said at the start of the game. It'll be really up to Impact to make it
Yep.
an impact.
Yeah. I see what you did there,
I'm
Zepho.
so-
You're so good,
So
man.
funny. Absolutely hilarious.
I like this. I like how it's just supports and top laners now. New meta. FBI has definitely overstepped here. That is not where you want to be, and
so
they've baited
that's
in.
Not the play.
No. Who? Oh shit!
Saying
Contracts. What the fuck?
Was
Wait a minute. Oh, and Power
I'm
Fox is
not
now
entirely
here,
sure
dude.
what I just witnessed here, but
They're so low. Oh my god.
Power Fox is
This is a
popping off.
nightmare.
If you could get even 1 here, that would be
And
nice.
Seraphine getting
I
played
think they're
spot
just gonna
lane
have
as
to
well,
take
man.
plates.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hang
That's
on.
very sad.
Why are we walking?
Well, that
Holy
was-
fuck, man! It's not over. Okay, and a kill goes up to Palafox.
This
Then
game.
why are they walking up though?
Okay, so we have a kill on Palafox.
Why are they
I was gonna say
walking
that's
up
really nice
though?
because it felt like he didn't get anything for the
Yeah.
play there.
In the bot lane.
Why would you walk? You've got 2 kills and
gosh.
plates on bot lane. Why are you?
3 minutes long.
Why are you
Ego.
risking anything there? Yeah.
Ego.
Like it's only 1 kill. It's still positive play for you, but why make it a little bit worse than what it was?
Ego.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing everything he can.
Thinks he can
Oh,
step
it's
up
not a
and stand in
Cloud
front of
Soul.
every
Let's
team
go,
immediately.
dude. I'm so sick of Cloud Souls in pro play. I swear it's rigged,
Yeah,
man. I
so
swear it's like
yeah,
heavily
yeah,
weighted
it's
as like a
really
60% soul.
Position.
Yeah, like contracts is like, yeah, we
I
can do something here, and it's like, brother,
Honestly,
you've
do
just
agree with
lost
that. I
everything.
feel like I see Cloud Soul way too often.
Yeah. I'm not sure why
I
contracts.
feel
work,
like a
though.
lot
He
of
had no
people
team.
forget how Cassante works quite often.
In what regard?
Game with tank build, you can see down in the bottom corner of the screen as well.
Well, they just get caught out of position
Liquid
Yeah,
is
yeah.
coming up there first,
by like
but it has been
really
traded
simple
by
combos.
Yeah. These guys even had vision. They knew that they were there. They had a pink ward.
That was just interesting to watch. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's okay. That's good for NRG to kind of bring a little bit back. I think they still lost
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
on
that's still,
that
dude. That's still up
overall
in gold though.
quite heavily.
That's still ahead in gold.
It's impressive.
Yeah, 1 dragon
And they did get the
apiece.
first.
Oh, they have 6 void
Yeah.
grubs.
Energy ends up
Mm.
taking over this game late with more kills.
When do we see? Where can you see?
That explains why
plates?
they have the plate advantage.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's not ending.
Holy, that's pretty big. But can they actually get anything? No. I mean, it's again, it's Rel Cassante Poppy. They don't have any damage here.
Yeah, no damage.
They don't have a Zia or even Seraphine, so I don't know. You just
Senna's
can't.
gonna be a absolute
Dude.
menace later.
She's gonna fucking
I think NRG's comp just.
It's
win this.
really hard for TL to get on Senna without flashes, especially. And even then, like, Senna would probably have her flash and will be long as fuck range at that point, I'm assuming. Already at 60 souls as well.
And likely
Pretty
have an
decent.
edge of night.
Out of sorts. They're forcing so
Yeah.
much
I don't know what's good for souls, but I think 60 at this point is relatively decent.
top lane, but they're losing
I think you're meant to
60
look
at
like
30.
100 at 20, maybe.
10 minutes sounds pretty solid. Yeah.
I think it's like a blooded. Do you know? I think you kind of have the Senna soul number. Oh, Dope Glow. Does he have ulti? He doesn't. This should just be a dead Aatrox.
there as they go for
Yes, he
This will
may
be a
just
4-0
dead
Cassante here.
here. That's a very dead Aatrox.
Oh, Poppy taking the kill. Very nice.
Senna
Not terrible.
going down.
Damn, we really have a Knight's Vow rush Poppy. They
I've gotta be
really are
honest,
just
I
putting
haven't seen Aatrox performing very well since his
No.
nerfs.
And I think too many people are stuck in... Like, is Profane Hydra really the build into triple tank? Is it...
I know.
You're lagging,
Oh,
Zippo.
it's good on
Okay, there you are,
Aatrox
you're back.
for lane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd build it into... Oh dear.
No, you're
I
back.
know it's good for Aatrox in a lot of lanes. I'm not sure it's great into Cassante at all.
Yeah, when does this become RNG favored?
Certainly not
Yeah,
A3
I think
and
about
0
30
Cassante.
minutes. I think about 30 minutes once Senna kind of has items and 100. I think 120 souls is when her range is kind of crazy. So I think that's her break point.
Yeah.
11 plates for
But yeah, I think it is
Yeah,
definitely
I would say
hard
it
for them.
comes down to Senna scaling.
And honestly, picks that Ari can find. She needs to find the right charms. It's a really hard game because like you've got kind of 2 charm targets really, and then late game kind of rel. Oh, he weaves the hook.
I think
Oh shit, Surfing's
Our-
caught. She might be down here. Contract's
Free
jumping
actually
in.
has. This is a very huge fight.
Oh wow,
NRG,
NRG are just claiming that, man.
That's it.
Wow. Dude, that's the
Wow.
fucking who he diff with
That
the
was some
find on
really
that
good
hook.
positioning there.
Yeah. Wow.
This is kind of what I was talking about, where, like, how does TL protect their carries whatsoever this game?
Yeah.
You sort of got Volibear just jumping
was-
on the back line, just jumping into everything. Everything TL does has to be reactionary, and Poppy doesn't counter Volibear because
It's
Volibear's
unstoppable. Yeah.
during his ult.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. And TL don't even
So,
have fucking dragon
Yeah,
advantage. It's
you
1-to-1 in
just have
Drake.
so much follow up. It's
just dealing with the base damage of the
Yeah.
KS, but
Like TL, if they still kind. Well, I mean, there's no gold lead now for them, but I still favor their comp a little bit more right now.
it's gonna be big MR.
But they don't have dragon lead. They still need like 15 minutes to get soul, and you're looking at, you know,
Yeah.
that 30-minute mark where NRG are then
I
strong.
think as soon as Cassante becomes killable,
yeah, I think a lot
They have no margin for error.
This
No,
game
they
is
don't, because
over.
like. You see that who he gets onto the Seraphine and then ulties
Yeah, you're
onto the
absolutely
Azir, and
right.
both of them are just stuck.
once you got
Yeah, they cannot miss position.
in the pit.
I mean, shutdown goes to our
See, I-
APA is actually pretty big though, but it's overall very positive.
I was
for
gonna
NRG.
say I would argue APA kind of played that half decent
Yeah.
outside of being in a really bad position. And that
To be
was how
fair
that
though,
fight went.
to be fair
So,
though, didn't look like a bad position when it's a Nautilus blast coning into 4 people to start the fight, you know. But again, how the fuck
that's
can they
what I'm
kill him,
saying,
man?
NRG has so much follow up.
Yeah,
NRG has so much follow up that it looks like a Nautilus alone, and then
they're all
a
just
second
there.
and a half later,
Yeah,
which is basically when his combo's finished and he's finished knocking you all up, the rest of his team's on top of you out of nowhere. So
and I mean, what's Nautilus's first item? Magic Resist, Sunfire, and Mix. They cannot
Yeah.
touch him right now.
that's
He
exactly
is
right.
so
There's
tanky.
no damage going down on him.
He is so tanky. Look at him. He is not scared of 3 people when his team are not even really in a position. He is just taunting them, man.
Nope. He can just step right up.
Senna's close to first item, but still not quite finished. I think TL actually have item advantage here in this fight, though. It's all pretty even. Seraphine can get a big ulti through the choke here, possibly.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't see it
not quite
happening.
enough.
There's a big, decent Seraphine ult.
Oh, no, Cassante's still
If he
alive. I mean,
finally
APA is
goes down.
untouched. Never mind, he is now touched. I can maybe get out. Okay, good movement, good movement.
That's a big center W. I'm
Yeah.
watching a frozen screen.
Oh! Wait, that's not worth.
Okay, as you're going down, that's the end
I mean,
of
is
the
it
fight,
a
I
trade?
believe.
Okay, it's a 2 for 2 overall.
It is a trade. Okay.
Is it worth flash ult from APA
That should be
though?
Dragon for NRG.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe
I don't
so.
think you can be
Especially because, Dragon's
need-
gonna go down now.
Yeah.
They're losing the Dragon stacking wall, which is pretty large. I
you're
want to
gonna
see
make
this
a flash
engage
ulti
again
play,
because
surely
I
it's
feel
when
like the
they're
Seraphine
good.
ult had a potential to be amazing.
She
Like, I
actually-
really feel the
like, she
Seraphine
has
ult
it up,
should have been much
like-
sooner there.
Yeah.
I feel like it
And
should
then
have
it
come
kinda
through
just whiffed.
much sooner.
If there's a time for a flash
That's
ulti on APA,
unfortunate.
why is it not when they're grouped in this choke, you know?
I feel like TL had an opportunity to win this fight actually. They just held the trigger on a lot of their buttons for way
Oh, he
too
didn't
long.
flash. Okay, he didn't actually flash ulti. Never mind. I thought he flash
So he
ultied
flashed
in.
out that way.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
delusional and stupid. I didn't see exactly what happened. Yeah, okay. No, fine ulti from him actually. Great ulti to trade. I take it back. APA's.
That's fine.
You know,
I think,
he's making best of a bad sitch.
TL just really miscommunicated. That was
Yeah.
probably their only opportunity to really win a fight if they wanted to.
But like you
this
can
stage
see,
in the
you
game.
can see the potential of how their team fights can
they
go.
didn't
They
pull the
just,
trigger.
they just aren't.
Absolutely.
Hitting it?
That's what I said. I said I can see it. It's gonna reach a point where Senna is hitting people from 2 screens away. I don't think
Yeah.
they really have an answer for Senna. I'm not sure.
No,
Z
they
is the
really
answer.
don't. They have flash rel ulti, and like I say, normally Senna's going to have flash in every team fight because, or you know, every kind of objective fight.
And her range just sort of gets to the
Oh,
point where you
Even
realistically
flash
aren't
alt
getting in
rel,
range for
yeah.
that
Even flash rel W ulti is still not even kind of like, you know, it's her auto range. So Senna's like most of the time will
a
not
huge
actually
threat
have to
depending
flash.
on your positioning, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think who he has to be. Oh,
Or it's so
Poppy as
far that our
well.
team can't follow up quickly enough. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cassante may be caught here. Wait, Dragon didn't go down before. Okay.
So this is, yeah, I was gonna say the dragon was obviously delayed. They didn't want to risk it. That's fine.
Yeah,
They're getting it
Impact
now.
getting out.
They might even get bot tower on top of that. This is really good cross map gaming here by
Yeah.
NRG.
They lost top tower, but then they get bot tower and Drake. Yeah, and like
And dragon. That's
like
pretty
Caster
huge.
said, they have 6 void grubs. They just rail the towers.
I think that's their game plan, really.
Yeah.
They've just figured out that they can cross map and they'll slightly win out each time because they have the void grub buff.
Yeah. And they
as
actually
long
have
as
a
they're playing
dragon lead
around
as well now.
dragon on timer.
Yeah, I mean they have Dragon Lead now with a what I would say is a better
That's
scaling
exactly
team
right.
with Senna. So
They have a guaranteed win con.
yeah,
I do feel this is just a ticking time bomb, this game.
yeah. I don't know. I think
TL
once like Seraphine
they have
and
the-
Azir get like Leandres in
comp-
that,
We saw,
Maybe.
as you said, you saw the opportunity potential. If they can really set up a really big fight, they might be able to get a couple of picks.
little love tap on the tower there. Okay. Powerfox really not connecting charms though. I haven't really seen much from him to be honest.
He played the early game quite well.
I just want to
But
see more
yeah,
from him here. I
sort of
think they're in
seen
a
him do anything
position
for a
where he
little while
can
now.
be looking for stuff. I think, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to force anything.
I think
when they
especially
don't
with the
oh,
Malignance Rush.
Okay.
I'm
What
really
are we
interested
looking
in
for
this
here,
one.
Huhi? Deep vision? Yes! Support brain, man. TP for vision. Oh, it's gone immediately. Oh, well.
Have questions for Huhi
Yeah.
on that one.
I mean, look at his build though. More MR. He is so fucking tanky.
That's right.
Almost
I mean,
Fimble
at this
Winter
point
stat.
in the game, I feel he can get away with almost anything.
Yeah. He is. It'll take them 20 seconds plus to kill him, even with 5, I think. Maybe not that exaggerated, but like it'll take a while. Although Azir has finished the Leandres, it looks like Seraphine also moving on to Leandres here. So they will definitely have tools to start
Leandre is
dealing
being
with
a very
them.
strong item. No surprise
Yeah.
there.
Okay, Senna has got her Ghost Blade finished and Blood Song. She will start packing a bit of a punch. She's 91 souls at 22. So it slowed down a bit, but that's kind of expected with the game, how it slowed down as well. The laning phase you definitely stack up a lot, so... Oh. They've got a bit of a flank on Dokla, but then they've got a flank on the flank. TP
They
plays
do
in.
have a
Oh
nice
shit,
flank here. I think
okay.
This could be a really big
This
fight.
is every TP.
Like
It's a
double
5v5.
TP invested.
Huhi doesn't have his TP, but he's on his way. Impact is getting chunked out low, has to back out.
In fact, he's
APA
actually getting low.
Yeah, APA is doing a lot of damage though. He's strong at this point in the game. He's 2-item Azir. This is definitely a fight they
He
can
is.
take.
He is sitting on his item
Yeah.
spike.
This is definitely something
And you
that
can see
TL
that
need to look
confidence
for.
showing through here as well. They're
Seraphine's
stepping
looking for
up.
an
Impact
ulti.
wants to look for something. He does have that all
Yeah.
out available.
Yeah, I think TL is definitely strong right now. Azir will win them a fight currently.
Absolutely, they're gonna milk this. They've used double TP here. They want to push this for everything it's worth.
Yeah, Palafox is mid. They are just going to play for this top
They
tower
might
here.
find a pick here.
Okay, contract's possibly caught. Or is it Umpty? Good
Contract's
W
a
from Umpty
little
there.
chunked.
Impact is pretty tanky here, I think.
In fact,
They
might
could
have his
find a good
angle here.
Seraphine ulti here and a choke.
They're looking for it.
Solid enough. Palafox
Who
caught
he
here.
just
He's
does
just
not
straight
die.
dead. No, he's out. LPA is doing damage on the side. Okay. TL
Apa's
can
doing
definitely
some
chase
good
here.
damage here.
Yeah.
It's
Are
this
they
is
looking Baron?
wild.
No. Okay.
50%.
I was gonna
No one does
say.
know.
I was gonna say they have chunks.
damage at this
Can they
point
actually
in the
do
game.
it? But no, it's only a Zare, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Ah, they're so close to finding it, man. They just can't finish them off.
Very well in that situation, considering
I think Apa playing that
as well as just having a
fight really well was able to get a lot of damage off and deter
Yeah.
NRG from getting anything else.
But I thought TL could go further. I thought they were gonna find something there.
I truly thought they'd pick up a kill, but
They're just
no.
so
No,
hesitant. Like
I knew
have
as
ult
soon
in
as Impact
as well.
altered
Yeah.
Huhi into the backline that was just not the play.
No,
Um,
it can't be.
That was just letting Huhi do
And
what
Impact took-
exactly what he wanted
Yeah.
to do, which is auto attack everyone as once
Yeah.
as he
Working, even though I was a pretty
just does his thing. In the
Impact got
backline, he
chunked
was
twice
totally
as
unkillable,
well.
so no one was going to touch him.
Like prior
Um,
to each fight, he took
yeah,
a
and
chunk
on
of
top
damage.
of that,
So we're saying there's no
yeah, exactly. If he really wanted to ult, he needed to do it taking Nautilus out of the fight
Yeah.
and sort of like putting him
Yeah.
into their backline a little better, I think. The fight.
Volibear has a Sundered Sky, so he's actually a pretty like killable
He is
target.
very strong.
He's definitely strong, but he's kind of killable if they can find him. The Nautilus looking a bit difficult,
I
but
think
like
the Volibear
majority
without
of the team
ult
is killable.
Definitely probably a dead bear, but
Cassante TPing behind. He had a flank. He could have just walked up. No, I guess they need him in the front. Not really. They have a front line. Okay, I'm looking for a good Seraphine ulti here. Okay, APA with good peel on the. Oh, this is good for them. It's a great APA ulti.
he has a fantastic
Seraphine hasn't
position.
caught. Who he's just living, but Dokler's dead. APA getting the shutdown. That's massive. Senna having to flash,
There
still
we
caught. Palafox can't get any damage onto
go.
impact, and I think that's just a TL Dragon. Damn, FBI actually putting a little bit of work back.
I
No,
do
there you go. There's the
believe-
pick.
I do
So
believe
far-
that's what happens when Apa gets to free hit.
Yeah, and he gets a lovely peel ulti there. Very well played by him to keep volley off.
That was
Yeah, I mean you can see that this is a
absolutely
Zare's
beautiful.
kind of
They really
spike,
used the
man.
positioning to their advantage there.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, he has pin now as well.
as he
He's on
has-
2-item pin.
Has
Yeah,
hit his 2 items and he's sitting on a. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
very good. Interesting to see if
He's got a little
Seraphine
bit of
goes for that
consistent
staff now.
Happened in the 2-for-2 fight that happened earlier in the game, and it happened just there.
I'm hoping for it.
Yeah. Watch that. He
But
waits perfectly for
I
this
think you may be
Volibear
right,
ulti
she
as
may
well.
just go for like
He holds it, he holds it, he holds it. Volley's finally in, and then perfectly
Yeah.
ulted afterwards. And then they have nothing to get onto them now.
perfect timing.
Lovely
Fantastic.
re-engaged by Core JJ. Seraphine ulti was
You can
alright,
also see.
and Dokler just did.
When they first walk in.
You can also see that's a consequence of Nautilus and Volibear not timing their ultimates together, because you really
Yeah.
need that Naut ult to be hitting first.
As you're landing,
that's
yeah.
the ideal scenario, is where the Nautilus ult is the absolute first thing coming out.
Yeah.
Volibear then gets the free follow-up, because there's no way he can...
No.
Yeah, there's no
Oh.
realistic way he can outplay that without a stopwatch. I don't
Palafox on a bit
believe.
of a flank. They're committing a TP to this. Good bit of damage.
Does he have the damage? That's
Oh,
what I'm
the Edge of Night. Oh, okay. But Umpty's there to get him out, and Palafox is just dead.
Oh, that was just
Oh, who he has finished?
incredible 2v2.
Yeah, who he's finished Chronic Rookham. He's
That
tanky
was
here.
beautiful synergy between APA.
Yeah, very nice. Very
That was
nice.
fantastic to watch.
Okay.
This is a very nice engage from Core
Yeah.
JJ.
He picks them off.
I think.
Dude,
Huhi
he's
may
so
actually
tanky,
go,
man.
which is pretty huge.
Yeah, really bits
Huhi
of them.
go. Yep, that may be a Baron.
It very much
Looks
could
like
be.
TL is running straight to Baron here.
Great look from Core. And then a nice
This could
pile up with
be
the
the swing
Seraphine
that
ulti.
TL needed.
Yeah.
So
This'll
this is
swing
huge.
the
They
gold
just
100%.
pretty much evened out the gold. This Baron will definitely even things out.
Unless Contracts
I
finds
guess
a
Contracts may
miracle
go for
steal.
a steal.
Yeah. I mean, it's 4 people in Baron.
I
It's
honestly
actually
don't think
playable.
the
I don't know if they have the
NRG
damage for it. They have to just look for a fight.
I
They're just
think
peeling
if
off Baron.
TL
I
had
didn't know
sort of
if they...
stayed on it, they might have, but
Yeah, I think they could have. Issue is Rella's low here. No ulti, no flash.
I think they're too scared of the steal, so they are just looking for contracts.
I don't know. I think they had ultimate diff. They had ability diff. Okay, flank from Huhi here.
I think they could
If
have.
they get onto APA, this is bad. Oh no, Huhi with a beautiful hook. They're on them. He's down. Oh shit.
And there it is. So APA's down. This is a lost fight for TL and likely Baron after.
Yeah, and they
Ooh.
actually kind of have the damn. I think
Beautiful
TL can
Doka.
commit to that Baron though. I feel like they got scared.
I really honestly think TL came off the Baron way too soon for no reason
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Do you not just send Cassante to
Decision
Mark or
cost them
something?
a
Like
lot.
I don't know.
There.
I feel like
Well,
that's
that's what I thought was going to happen. I totally thought Impact was, and they've done it before. Impact just goes and bullies him 1v1 and often kills him.
Yeah. I just don't know, man. That felt like they should have just had it.
They definitely saw them on the mid wave. I think they knew they had enough time. I think they just.
This is a great
I'm
TP
guessing
flank
that
by
was,
Huhi though. This is fantastic. Oh, and
Oh, this
APA's
is
mid fucking
beautiful,
turret
honestly.
placement, so he can't flash or anything.
APA
He's
dies
just locked.
straight away.
Yeah. And then
He has
Impact's
no
just
poppy
caught
to
in the
keep him
middle
safe,
as well.
no rel to counter engage.
Yeah, Rel's squishy at this point. Beautiful knock up by Dokla there.
Yeah.
And then Updi trying to peel, but ultimately giving himself as well.
That's it. And that swings the swing once again.
Yeah.
They were about to make me eat my words earlier on,
Ah.
saying they're already
It's so difficult for TL, man. They just can't get picked. But I mean, this is answering the question of how
It's
does
really-
NRG
yeah.
get on top of Azir, like who he's doing. He has been playing insane to pick this Azir.
He has been playing quite well.
I really hope that APA
do
picks
think-
up Banshees or Zhonya's here.
I was gonna say Azonya's is on its way, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, either
And
of them I think is
that
just absolutely
will
needed.
make the game much more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think the only problem with Banshees is it can be procced pretty
Yeah,
easily.
yeah, I agree.
Especially if Ari wants to look for a cheeky
Yeah.
flank. Yep. So, yeah, it's sort of just... I think the higher value item here is Zonya's.
100%. Whoa, who are these babes casting this game? I know, right? Sexy.
Hello, Haley. Much
How
love,
you
much
doing?
love.
How much health does Huhi have, though? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 and a bit K? With the magic shield? He's a big boy, man. He is a big boy.
That's a very huge shield. Yes.
And the Kranich Rookham,
And
dude.
because it's farming Nautilus, he's sort of only just
Yeah.
gonna get stronger.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, Zippo lagging. We love lagging Zippo.
Always love.
What were you surprised about, Cyro?
I was gonna say I'm kind of surprised, but also not really surprised that he doesn't have a Heartsteel. I feel like it's a bit of a greedy item. But
Yeah.
It also is
I mean, it's triple melee.
a
It would
game where
probably
he'd
be
probably get quite a few stacks. Yeah.
fine. I don't know if the item's actually good as all. Like, I think just building the
I think-
like mountains of magic resist early is just so much better.
Item is just a little bit underperforming.
Yeah,
it's
it would have
fine
just
in,
been funny. It would have been nice to see.
Some lower elos, but yeah. It would
Alright, so
absolutely have been nice to see. I think this game in particular, he'd have quite a few stacks.
yeah, we don't really have anything up for a while. Baron 250, Dragon 4. Basically, all sums are up except I think Dokla and Contracts
I
Flash.
suspect the next fight will be around Dragon,
Yeah, I think we're
and I
just
think it will be game
don't think
defining
Baron?
if NRG.
Baron 2.5.
Oh, it could be Baron. Sorry, yeah, Baron
Yeah,
is
yeah.
coming up first.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this quick 2.5 minute to take a piss. Sorry, I normally wouldn't, but I can't hold it in. Zippo,
Lovely.
it's up to you, brother.
Oh, it's up to me to cast one. Wonderful. Well, there's not a lot to cast at the moment. We see NRG clearing some vision in the top side here, presumably to set up for Baron in the future. Looks like they may be able to get a tower or two with these grubs in the meantime. Not really sure what TL's able to do in response here. I think they're just going to slowly bleed and look for a probably a game-defining fight through mid.
Let me go ahead and check here the numbers on it. The Titan's Wrath, the Nautilus Shield is currently
Seeing as it's one of the only places they can contest vision lines.
30 HP right now.
And he's at 4,500 health, but then the Canic Shield and the W Shield puts him over 6.
We do have who he may be caught out of position
Oh
here.
yeah, really close. Oh boy.
He just flashes out.
Dude, Huhi's not
incredibly
taking
tanky.
damage.
I'm just not sure he dies.
He's not
He
taking
literally
any
just doesn't
damage!
die. He's still alive.
Okay,
And now
APA
NRG's
empty
back
out?
in the
Oh,
fight.
no.
Once again, they're kind of not comboing their ults
No.
correctly, but I don't think it matters. This fight was just so much invested into Huhi early on.
Yeah, and dude, like I say,
My
they do
goodness.
not have the damage, and that is one person.
They just don't have the damage.
He cannot die, bro. He's so tanky.
Huhi is a legend this game, man.
I honestly just don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They invested absolutely everything they had into him, and he still didn't die after all that.
Yeah. Is this not just
May
like?
only be a 2 for nothing, but
Is this not just like perfect game
think
from
this
though?
is
Like
at least
Mountain
meeting
Soul
him
would have
here.
made it so much better, but you have Chemtex off, they get it.
Absolutely.
Once he gets half health, man, he's taking even less damage, and it's already taken him fucking ages.
oh yeah. It definitely, Chemtech is one of the most oppressive souls, I feel, if the enemy team has a strong bruiser or frontline, because they
this.
just become unbearable.
I mean, to be fair, Azira's late on turn,
And
so it's
yeah.
not like they're 5 for a while. This is just Seraphine damage.
No,
You can see
no,
when Azir
exactly,
gets
but
onto him, he
this is what I
definitely
mean by
starts
they
taking
invested
damage.
everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure why APA dashes
They
in there. That
invested
seems so
everything.
awful.
To 1,000 health, which it looks like he's low, but he's actually not.
He dashed on top of the Nautilus there, putting himself in such an average
did.
spot, right? But you can see once
He
APA's
put
there,
himself in
he,
a really awful
he
position.
starts to do a bit of damage to the Nautilus.
Oh,
but
yeah,
not
he
if he puts
absolutely
himself in the
would've killed
fucking
him,
middle
yeah.
of it. Center
That's
damage,
what I was saying,
man.
the Azir is one of the few champions that late game at the moment sort of ignores all magic resist items and says, you're
Yeah.
gonna die anyway.
Look at the damage dealt though.
Just because his DPS is unmatched. It's,
Yeah.
it's an attack speed. He's an ADC, but he's an APC. That's all.
Yeah, he's built the Zonyas, so that's good.
Instead of crits, he gets 4 or 5 soldiers in a fight. So
Yeah. Okay,
Take
you know,
your
just
choice.
sneaking the Baron on the side while they're fighting. Umpty just possibly dead
this is
here.
a really nice Baron call, honestly,
Yeah.
because the way they played it, I think TL didn't actually realize how
That
low
is-
it was.
I'm sure that's how TL could have played that earlier
When they
Baron as
noticed
well,
it.
right? A few stick and a few mark.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I believe that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
NRG
Dragon
just
is
had
up
the
now though.
confidence to pull it off, and it worked.
Dragon is up. TL are pretty
Ah,
chunk.
Senna's reached the point where she can do some really disgusting
150
stuff.
souls, man. Yeah, she's a Narnia when she's autoing you.
Yep, she's
I
literally
want to see
hitting
her
people
auto range
from
here with rapid fire. I really want
hitting
to see.
people a little bit insane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's only going to get worse as
And
this
now
game goes
Soul
on.
as well. Yeah.
I really do think this is the nail in the coffin. If TL can't fight this, this is where the game is ended.
What do you think they needed to do differently? They put so much attention top lane. Cassante got fed and just doesn't do anything with it. Like, are you playing for
So
Zia
you
more
can
to
see
get him ahead?
he's still
or?
5-0.
Yeah.
And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. I think it felt like they were looking for something perfect, and I actually think they had opportunities that they just individually missed as players.
I
If that
feel that.
makes sense. I was really watching some of these fights. I feel Seraphine ulted really late in some fight.
It was late, or it was poorly
Azir
angled,
also
yeah.
had a really nice opportunity. I think everyone was waiting for someone else to do something.
Yeah.
And it looked like they all had an opportunity to get like a really major.
Yeah. I
Cool
mean,
down
you,
off in a
you
fight,
saw
but
in their team fight that they
no
won
one took
when
it.
Azir ulted beautifully for Peel, Seraphine had a couple, like,
It
you,
was
you
just
saw
because
when
they
it
pulled the
happened.
trigger, and it
But,
worked
yeah,
beautifully.
I think,
yeah.
like you say, they were all waiting for someone to do something, and it was
I
just
think
not
it-
good.
It
But from
feels
here,
like someone on TL is saying, "Oh, just wait, we scale," or "Play
Yeah.
it pokey," or
I don't know.
yeah. And it's
I
just,
don't think they're
well, they,
scaling.
I
They're
think
getting triple in
they
there.
have
Yeah.
such a they have such a protect comp that
Yeah.
they're too scared to play an aggressive fight, if that
But
makes
then they're
sense.
struggling to protect
And
as
that's
well.
very interesting.
Cool getting caught here. Not
Well,
gonna
that's
damage.
exactly
Okay, volley bit out. They've got a
right.
4v5 angle.
I think as soon as
They
you
need to look
see-
for something, right? You just got rid of one of their members. Why are we not just firing a Seraphine
No,
ult?
they're
What have you
just
got to
gonna
lose?
stall.
You're just
Gotta
losing your
protect their
base,
base.
right? But can you not look on the Poppy ult?
I do
Surely you
believe
have
the
to.
game is over at this point.
Yeah.
Minions are just gonna overrun the base.
Ah, but the turret's back. It's
They
fine.
still
It's fine.
haven't
Turret's
taken
back.
their engaged.
Oh, another great hook from Huhi. There it is. Like hook into
Oh, here
ulti on
comes the
APA. There's no
Huhi
follow up.
engage.
Okay. Oh shit. Good ulti from APA here. Do we have a Seraphine one? It's already gone
Okay,
through.
here it is.
Ah, FBI's caught by impact
So
and
got
Umpty.
trying to save FBI, but not gonna happen.
APA is still alive though.
Well, that was an
Impact is
ideal
beating
fight
Dokla on the
for
side.
TL.
It's still not over. I think they're just gonna catch more. Okay, APA picking up another. Damn, they overextended way too far there.
Okay, APA quite
Hey,
strong.
3
now.
for 1. A 3 for 1. See, that's
It
it,
was an
man. They
interesting
can still fight.
Honestly,
Good things still happen. The bad thing
it was a very interesting fight.
all three of their inhibitors were down.
The- like the casters are saying, man, they waited so long. Surely they can do this here. When Poppy ulties Huhi out, is it
Like,
this fight?
this
No, it's not this
engage
fight.
was
It's earlier,
just
sorry.
very
Well,
forced.
Palafox gets caught. They
So this
jump
is
onto
what I mean,
Palafox
but
and
they
just
need,
one-shot him.
if they're gonna Nautilus ult Upper
And then
Yeah.
or APA, they need to Nautilus ult him when everyone can dive on him at
Yeah.
the same time, because he's forced to Zhonya's then, at the very least, and likely to die after regardless.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah.
just think it's nice that TL pulled a trigger and won a fight.
That was
Hopefully
just
they
not
realize
it.
that
He
they
was
can just
allowed
keep pulling the
to-
trigger.
I still am not sure I can say that was TL pulling the trigger. I believe
Well,
that was who he.
it was
pulling the
Seraphine
trigger,
hitting-
and
no,
TL
because that was-
realizing that who he was doing
Yes,
them a
but it
favour.
was Seraphine hitting ulti on Palafox in the back line, and then it was APA jumping
That's
forward
true.
with the team, and Core JJ flashing on it.
That
It was
is
them
true.
pulling the trigger off of one of their abilities, which I think they've had options where
They
he's
did indeed
dashed in to do
recognise a
it.
bit of threat.
Yeah, I hope that it's more. But I mean, at this point, it's is it too late? Your Dragon Soul, Elder up
We
in
have
2
Azir
minutes, and your
coming
triple
into his
inhib,
death cap.
double inhib. Sorry.
I think the death cap will be
Mm-hmm.
TL's saving grace, if they
Yeah.
do have a saving grace.
Yep.
Seraphine's coming towards, I'm assuming she's gonna go Crypto Bloom.
Yeah, no support item though, so I
Mega
guess
Blue.
she just full APs.
about 7,600.
Man, a staff probably
support
wouldn't have been
item, I can
terrible,
let down.
but
I
yeah,
still believe it would be.
staff wouldn't be
I
awful.
genuinely believe if you're gonna put your eggs in the bucket of the Azir,
Yeah.
throw a staff in there. It doesn't hurt your
Yeah,
builds.
stop making
as
the plays
Seraphine
onto
that much at
Huhi.
all.
Although
And
he's
it's
taking a bit of damage here.
definitely, yeah.
I mean, he's taking
He is
damage, but is he
starting off.
really?
And
Is
again,
he
you have to
really?
account for the fact that the soul is going to keep him alive once
Yeah.
he's below 50%.
He has an
Is it 50 or
anathemas,
30?
which I'm assuming is on a Zare
It's
as well,
50%.
so even more damage reduction onto him.
Yes.
It's funny because
Okay, Seraphine's finished
Honestly,
Morello as
fantastic
well.
itemization from Huhi.
Yeah, I think he's done well.
this much more ridiculous.
The Thornmail,
You can
I
see
don't
volley.
like.
They're
Because-
just absolutely loading into magic resist here.
I don't like the Thornmail on him. I think there's I think there's better like armor items he can go if that's what he wanted. And I mean, to be fair though, they are all hitting him, right? So that is actually just five anti heals. Maybe it's fine because they all are
It
hitting him.
genuinely is kind of impacting them quite a bit,
Yeah.
I believe.
No,
So
yeah.
I would say he's getting a very large amount of value.
Yeah.
I was
I think
thinking
I
maybe there's
I
an
think I
argument to
analyzed
be made for
myself.
something like a dead man's.
Or yeah, I
If
think
you really wanted some more engaged.
I was kind of thinking, what
but
other armor
I
items?
honestly don't think. Yeah.
I was thinking, what other armor items are there? And there's like Frozen Heart Randuins, which is like none of them auto attack fast apart from kind of Azir, and no one crits. So both of them are actually pretty poos.
Yeah, the
Thornmail here is getting hit
option
by
is
everybody.
Just a jack show.
Okay, good Poppy ulti. They're picking the Dokla here.
Oh,
APA
this
and
is a very
Palafox with a
nice-
1v1. Okay, never mind. Dokla just
Okay.
turning it the fuck around. Aatrox is not okay, man. He's not okay. What the fuck
Oh.
is that?
Palafox.
What?
Just
Okay,
go for
APA with the 1v1
1v1.
doesn't quite finish.
Well,
Can we talk about why Dokla went from 100 health to
Beautiful.
full health in one fucking ability? Holy
But
shit.
that's the other thing I noticed is Aatrox at the moment. Wow. that was some healing.
That's with heal cut as well.
I know they've buffed it like 10 times in a row, but
Wow.
it still surprises me.
That's how the game ends. The Aatrox has
suppose
been a
that's
null
also a
factor, just
combination of the
1v4.
Hextech Soul.
Yeah, true. Hextech Soul, he had the
Yeah.
more of Mortius proc.
Damage reduction and bonus.
Yeah,
damage
more proc, and then I mean,
lifesteal, yeah.
That's crazy though, man. He was
Well,
so
that was-
low. Yeah.
See, that was a good game to watch, especially for this new patch, because as you said, we got to see quite a few new champions. It was a very fresh meta,
Yeah.
at least it felt like, and interesting to see that Cassandre, despite being incredibly ahead, cannot 1v5 games.
Definitely, yeah, and I
That's
I
kind
would
of a
like
good
to put
sign.
that down to the nerfs. I think I'd like to put that down. Well,
I
the
genuinely
adjustments.
think Impact is a player that, with that kind of scoreline on old Cassandre, would have made that game
I think
his
so.
bitch.
Yeah.
So, I'm genuinely impressed to see
Let's see this replay here.
Cassandre not being that big of
Well,
an issue.
replays of all the fights.
So,
This is so good from Huhi, man. It was
this
insane
was
catch
such
on APA.
a nice play, and we saw this quite a few times with Huki actually on APA this
Yeah.
game. I'm calling him APA, it is APA.
Yeah, it's fine. I want to see the Aatrox in that last fight again. That makes me so fucking angry.
This is just...
This makes me
It's
angry.
so sad when it happens to you in game when you
Yeah.
really think you can kill him.
Because
and
look
then
at this
the
shit, like, this
smoke-
is a beautiful poppy ulti here. It's 4 onto Dokla with FBI in the back here. You
Oh,
think,
yeah.
okay, this is the fight.
It's massive.
3 onto Dokla. Healing cut is applied. He is currently, like, minus... What the fuck, man?
He literally healed like 400 to 600 health
Yeah, his
3
health,
times in a row.
his health roller
I think he
coasted
healed
like
about,
plus
like-
minus 400 every second in that fight. Something.
I think
it
his
was up,
healing
down, up,
that
down.
fight was literally upwards of like 4,000.
It would have
that
been
fight.
fucking
That's-
close.
A
It's yeah.
lot of healing.
Get Aatrox, Teehee. Get Aatrox.
I also think that was a very nice ultimate from Senna there, FBI.
Yes, definitely keeping him
Pulling
alive.
off an
but-
ult that was timed very well for both Palafox and Dokla.
Yeah.
And he hit them both with it at crucial moments, so he forced the
Ah.
Azir, Zhonya's, and yeah,
It was
very
fantastic.
impressive play all around.
Yeah.
That was good to see from NRG, honestly.
Yeah. It's nice to see them on form. Although, I mean, a lot of sloppy plays, but Huhi just MVP for me.
Well,
Made the
I
picks,
think
man.
that's
I
to
don't
be
know, bro.
expected, especially it's a new patch. Obviously, they're experimenting with new metas, and I think the Ari in particular, I was hoping to see a little bit more out of.
Yep.
I think it had probably the most potential to spice up the early mid game of that game, but
Yeah.
it sort of just whiffed a few charms. I think
Yeah.
some abilities didn't connect, and so therefore quite a few people walked away in teamfights, which we saw happen multiple times.
We did indeed.
Full on
yeah.
5v5 teamfights, and after a 20-second brawl, everyone walks away at half health, and you're going,
Oh.
"What's
Well,
who's
that's fun.
what's happening here?"
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, definitely so. Oh, well, no, overall, I
No,
think it was a
good
good
to see.
game. We saw, like you say, champions that have recently buffed Volibear, and such, showing themselves, and honestly, having a pretty good performance. So, yeah, cool game.
Yeah.
Very fun. Anyone in chat have any questions, any
Look like getting a
queries,
bit
any
of a free
comments? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I mean, yeah, it was such a good roam from Core JJ to start it. Like, they had such a nice lead.
It
I
was
think they could have done more.
absolutely. It was through no fault of his own. Realistically, I
No.
mean that was it was a very hard to read play. Honestly,
It's such a core play.
it
It's so
is.
smart
It
with
is.
that.
It really comes down to Core JJ just really having the balls to commit to a play that, if it didn't work out, would have set him considerably far behind. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Fantastic.
I enjoyed it. I wish TL did more, man. I think they had the tools, and I just wish. they did more.
I think you're right. I think I was watching that Baron fight, and I just could not believe they pulled off it at the moment where I thought they were going to pull the trigger. I really was expecting them to just fully commit, basically the same way that NRG did later. where they had one person sort of just keeping the space a little bit. I think Impact could have been doing that alone, and just rough to watch. A team that has basically a 4,000 health Baron right in front of them, and the entire enemy team is over 2 screens away.
Yeah, and they just
they start walking away from it, and you go, oof.
Yeah, painful.
Yep. And then not only that, they all die for it and lose Baron. So I really think,
minutes later.
I think that was like they had so many opportunities. There was that fight around blue buff, just above blue buff, and I think that one as well should have gone a lot better. I was so
like
surprised. I saw so many opportunities where people were lined up and grouped up. It was just perfect, absolutely perfect. We had some fantastic engages that I just didn't see happen. So, yep.
No, but
Just a bit
overall, I think
unfortunate.
a nice game to watch. Good champs to see.
It was a nice game to watch.
Cassante can piss off already, but you know.
I agree. It would be very nice not to see as much Cassante as we have been. But
I agree.
then again, at least it's not Ornn.
Okay, like yes, but Ornn is fun when he hasn't been around for heaps. His ultis are
That's
cute.
true. Ornn has his moments.
Yeah.
At least it's not inting Sion.
Yeah. Alright, well, that is it from us. Next week
Thank
is
you
going
very
to
much,
be
stream.
another interview week. We will have someone on, and we'll quiz them a little bit, question them a bit, chat, think up some questions. I don't know who we're going to have yet or what level of play they are or anything, but just think them up anyway. We will see you next Sunday at the same time.